Okay, in this second section we're going to look at installing the Estos server and displaying some information on our Swyxes via an incoming call. So in part 2 we need some source of data, and to make things nice and simple we're going to use an Excel spreadsheet, and then we'll use Visual Contacts in Swyx to display that. So we'll start off by getting a blank spreadsheet up, and let's use a spreadsheet to log information about customers and their systems. So column 1 in the database, we'll call it a reference number, could be the account number or something similar. Column 2 will go for account name, and then we'll have account telephone number, and then we'll have system type, and then service level, for example. I'll take these up. So we'll use those fields in our database, or in this case, simple spreadsheet. So we'll give them some random made-up account numbers, and so there's our data, and we'll save this, and we'll save this as test in our documents. This one I did earlier. So now we have our data set up, we can look at the Estos install. Now I've already installed Estos on this machine. This is my workstation we're looking at. There's no need to go through that, you just do the install. Once the install is done, you'll have these directories, and we're looking for Estos, and I will start the server. So our server is started, and now we need to start administrating it, and that's with the Estos admin. Now we're going to connect to the one running on this machine, and I didn't set up a username and password on this one. We're running default, so local server, okay. And here is our administration console for Estos. Okay, what we need to do now is connect to our database, our data source, in this case the Excel spreadsheet, and that's done via an ODBC connection. So we go to the replicators section on the left hand side. We use an import replicator using ODBC, and our user account, and we need to browse for the ODBC connection string, or if you're brave enough you can type it in manually, but let's just do it the easy way. Browse machine data source. We're using an Excel spreadsheet, and these are my documents, and it's the test sheet. So rather than type that lot in by hand, it's built it for you. There are the 3 worksheets inside my spreadsheet. We're interested in sheet number 1. Now it's interrogated the spreadsheet, and you can see the column headers, and these on the left hand side and on the right hand side down here. These are all the fields that are available to us inside the Estos LDAP directory, and as you can see there's lots of user fields there, and you can modify any of these, but we're just going for a quick start on this. So I'm going to map the reference number to the primary key, because I know my account number is unique. The display name is going to be the same as my account name. I've got a telephone number here, so we'll go down to telephone number, business phone, system type and service level. These are user fields, so we'll put system type in there, and we'll put the service level in user 1. So there are our fields mapped. Next. This section here is used to provide hyperlinks into our database application if we were using a web-based product like Microsoft Dynamics or something that's similar. For now, I'm going to leave this empty. We'll look at this in more detail in one of the more advanced videos later on. And define the source country for the data, and our source country is default because I've only got one in there. And now, how often are we going to replicate? So I'm going to replicate daily, every 5 minutes. And the first replication is going to be n. We can now run batch files or other applications prior to doing the replication and post-replication. I give it a name, test XLS, finish. So we can see our connection string is made. It's going to connect every 5 minutes. The next launch will be at 16:08 and it will start in 1 minute 16 seconds time. I can highlight it and press start and it will do an immediate database replication. So we'll do that. It stays blue while it's connected, and then once the database has successfully been imported, it will be green. I can quickly search the data. If we go down to the left-hand side here, we've got database queries. We can search or view the data. Because I've only got 3 records, I can just go for view. And we're going to look at the web interface, and there's the data. And as you can see, it's pulled up those 3 entries. The search, just to show you. Search, and then I'm going to search Mark and find, and there it is. So we are all connected and all running. Now we just have to display it inside Swyx.